All right. Another thing that no occult member is ever going to tell you ever in life, is never going to tell you no shit like this. Never going to show it together so you can know what the hell is going on. They're just going to show you bits and pieces. But luckily, you got a friend like me that will come out and put this information right in your face so it's concise and understanding so you can figure out what the hell to do with this information. All right? On with this information. Let's go. All right, the United Nations told you that the earth was flat. They told you it was on gridlock, but they also told you that the sun sits at the center. Mr. Axis, he knows everything. See, it's just the sun on it. But it's also a gridlock. The earth is a flat, round circle. When Obama told you that the earth was round, he was fucking with y'all. He was fucking with you. He told you the truth right in your face. The earth is a round. It's a round. A round is a cookie. He told you it was round. Now, this is what y'all church people are worshiping. You're worshiping the sun dually as a Lord and Savior, which would be like a God. A Lord is a dark night. You understand? If you worship the sun in the form of a man, you're just worshiping the begotten Son, hallowed be his name, which he's hiding on the back of the dollar as G-O-D. In God, your trust. If you have a name, you use it wisely. As a thing that only say, hey, this is my remedy. I'm not speaking telepathy. I need a graven language, a graven image, so I can have a remedy. You understand that you don't really have a name? A thing is something that needs to be identified. If you're a fictional sesticate trust, then you need a name. You understand? The name is just a bank account. The Christian name remedy is just a trust. The Jesuit order is a court order. You understand? That's it. It's all courts and contracts and business. Now, GGG is Jesus. 2 G's is like G's in pop culture. G is the G ring for this guy again, for the Masons, who were stupid enough to go into the lodge and become boxed. You notice that there's 3 degrees of separation here. 2 degrees, well, 3 separations, but 2 degrees of separation for 3 segments. You could have went to the light to become something smart. You probably could have just did this and get the fuck out of here. Now I'm in charge. You understand? Is if you got all the knowledge, you got all the power. That's why I know what he looks like, because he shows up and tells me how much he hates me. Unfortunately, I can't give him any credit for being intelligent if he acts like a fucking idiot every time I see his ass. But when I see shit like this, I'm like, man, you're smart. But when I meet you, you act like a fucking moron.
We just want to eat you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
It sounds like a fucking idiot. All right, so Pink Floyd showed you the dark side of the moon. The Christ comes into and hits the firmament, the dome, the womb. The firmament is a church story. It leads you back to this dude because you're going to start worshiping Jesus. These motherfuckers got y'all, man. They got y'all in here stupid as fuck, bro. But they showed you all the clues. They showed you everything. So I'm going to put it together so y'all can see. Because when you open your pineal gland, it comes together as one collage, one picture for you to pick apart, which means my librarian, the center of my brain, is giving me full access to all my files. You understand? You got to wake your pineal gland up. It's very, very, very important. It's extremely important. It's so important that you must do it. If you don't do it, then you're just blind. It means you're shut off. All right, so these are the references. Migos, they told you to go that way. FedEx tells you to go that way to the X. X is where the buried treasure is. X marks the spot. You understand? Budget told you to go that way. Amazon told you to go that way with the smile on the side of the van. Everybody telling you to go that way. Migos, if you want to be a Migo, all you have to do is offset. Look at the baby's first chain. It said $0. There's no money in circulation. You understand? That's what they telling you. These people are all liars, bro. If you want to be a Migo, all you got to do is offset your debts and bills off your birth certificate. You don't have to be a slave. They gave you a choice. The references, Xanadu movie, Wizard of Oz, The Last Supper painting, where they say the whore sits next to the sun, always. You worshiping the sun in church, bruh. Admiral Byrd goes to Agartha. All the religious books, Agartha, Shambhala, Shangri-La, every damn Exodus to Eden. I mean, it's in everything. It's on everything. Follow the Drinking Gourd song. Harriet Tubman, they went under the North Star. They didn't stop in Canada. Canada is a slave legal fiction. Journey to the Center of the Earth. All the versions. They told you it was dangerous to get there. Told you it was dangerous to be there. No, it's dangerous here. You're being poisoned here. That place is a paradise. It's a reversal of truth. Cool World, where the woman that they call a whore has doodles, where there's trees with faces on it. Weird Science, where the woman emerges because the light sun and the black sun created her projection, in which they wanted to give credit to the suns and not the creator herself, which was blasphemy. But Weird Science is an awesome movie. Watch it. Watch how she kicks everybody's ass. Thor Ragnarok, the woman that really runs the kingdom of heaven, start kicking everybody's ass and rips out his eyeball. You understand? You gotta watch these movies. Doolittle, where he goes to the Eden tree to get the fruit that comes from the green to save the queen. All the religious books, everything. You understand? It's all right there. Just check the references. If you think I'm crazy, your head is up your ass. You're a fucking moron. What I know has no consequence to a layman's thinking and beliefs because you don't know anything. All right, on with it. They showed you in the Baphomet diagram. This is why I think he's smart. This is why I say he's smart. When I do say it and I take my hat and I tip it, I'm like, damn, you're geniuses. Because of this. Because the people we used to be, our ancestors didn't have hands like this. The hand is automatically created to form where you're at and how to get out. Okay, across your fingers bent this way, it's a flat plane. They showed you. Inside of this containment, the moon sits in here. It's got a backside, a dark side of the moon. You understand? It said that's where all these souls, they spew out like the Book of Life. You can watch that, where Ice Cube is literally just Mr. Cheeks with a robe on, and he shows you where all the souls, the candles, they come spewing out of his face into this containment, creating life to everything. It just looks for a host. If you film yourself having sex, you will see on the camera that there's orbs floating around you, all in the room. Just do it and see for yourself. I mean, I've seen enough videos of myself having sex to see this myself. So, of course, I like watching myself on video, or I like watching whoever I'm mating with. It's awesome. I like watching real amateur stuff because the stuff that comes out there professionally is fake. Fake boobs, fake asses. It's shit. It's horrible. All right. So you want to see some soul orbs? Film yourself making love to somebody. They showed you. The Christ comes in, hits the fucking the glass, the dome, which they perverted into this because this is what their thing is. This is what they're all about. It's the pyramid scheme. You understand? Everything with a pyramid is some kind of showing of proof of the fallen angel that was here before every religion. You think it comes from, you think this shit was stolen from Egyptians? The Egyptians are all about the one eye. You guys are just, Who came before Egyptians? This motherfucker. He came before Egyptians. Get your head out your ass. All right, so this green aurora comes up, it hits the fucking dome, and it comes down. Now, I gotta give props to Quasi-Luminous for that, because he says that there's a woman at the pole they call a whore. Look at the strippers at the pole. The green gets thrown up and hits the ceiling and comes down. When you throw up the bread, when you at the stripper show, they got everybody programmed. They said, in hide and go seek, get to the tree, you're safe, everybody else is a it. You're a thing that needs to be identified. You're a thing, a dead entity. Only things need to be identified with graven names. You understand? Is it telepathy? You weren't speaking languages. Graven languages and graven books means that you are being constrained into a box where they only want you to know so much. That's why animals are not stupid. Giraffes, monkeys, polar bears, donkeys, goddamn orangutans, motherfucking everything does not need to go to school to learn how to exist. Only people, because people are being controlled. That's it. That's the only reason you need to go to school. If you go to the light, you learn all of this, and then nobody can tell you anything because your ass is smarter than everyone, unless you're looking for someone who's smart on your level You will never, ever, ever, ever be satisfied with the answers and the responses that layman people give you as to what this is and what's going on. They only watch the news. They only believe what the government tells them. They only read books. They don't know anything. That's why I get insulted by layman people, because they don't know shit. You got to go to the light of the world to be saved. The being that shows you the truth is the one that shows a mask of himself. That is the Christ consciousness that you get in your head. It tells you everything. It tells you all this shit. How do you fucking think I know all this shit? The occult hates me. I don't join the occult. Otherwise, I wouldn't tell you anything. I'd be keeping secrets just like them. So, secrets of the occult for your benefit is that they showed you how to get out. When you go to church, you're bowing your head to Amun-Ra, the black sun. All right? And when he sings the song, Soundgarden sings a song, Black Hole Sun, Won't You Come, it's duality. They want to wash away the rain because they're reptilians. You understand? They want this guy to fuck everybody over so they can wash away their pain. And he says that, he says something like, coming near till you all just disappear. Like he wants everybody to die. You understand? Is that song is very significant. And he tells you behind his face lies the snake and the sun is in his disgrace. He's a fucking snake. He's a goddamn one of those Book of Enoch reptilian slit in the eyes motherfuckers. So this guy created him. This guy is the guy that's chipping everybody. This guy is the one that's pushing the chemtrails. You don't need to look at Bill Gates anymore. You don't need to be mad at your government. You don't need to be mad at Trump. All those people are under mind control. This is the dude that's behind it. You understand? Is that this is the dude that brainwashes everybody. If you want to be above it, if you want to survive 5G, go to the light. Go to the light of the world to be saved. They told you already. Now, if you worship in the light as a dude, then you just worshiping this dude. That's it. Because he's calling himself the light bearer. Why? Because he's on the network. So am I. I'm a light bearer too. It just means you're a borrower of light. Doesn't mean that you own shit. A bearer on demand with a Sesticate trust or a banknote is just a holder in due course. It doesn't mean you own anything. If he says that he's a light bearer, he's just borrowing the shit. He's just borrowing it. You understand? He can't say he's the owner. He'll get his ass kicked. You can't fucking say that. He ain't the creator. All right. So, when you're in church, you bow your head to this black sun thing and say, Amen. You understand? You're worshiping suns. The churches of iniquity worship the suns. That's what y'all doing, man. That's why when they go overseas to Iraq and Syria, they just blow up churches because they got permission. If you worship Jesus, it's a 3 times hex for this dude right here. And the Jesuits are going to come kill you because if you say, Jesus, I worship you and all this, you're saying it 3 times. It's 3 times the charm. I'm trying to help y'all. A lot of y'all just don't have nothing but beliefs in your mind. Now, this zodiac here, these are just stars fixed to this containment. They spin on this Polaris star, and they never, ever, ever, ever change, ever. That means you're not spinning in space. That means that this light show is just here. All these silicon trees that were grown up here were lit just like the stars. This whole place matched all completely and lit up all through and through. The reason why you got stars here is because this stuff was stripped down and turned into like a sodium phosphorus based earth to keep everything from being everlasting, because the whole shit was everlasting water, all right? The salt in there that's in the oceans is put there. The salt in the ground is put there. To create phosphorus, it steals the electrolysis. Watch my sodium video. So dumb, it's sodium, all right? I learned this stuff from the sun, man. That's where he's got me, just learning all this stuff. Whenever you got, again, you got an A, B, and conduit. It takes 2 to make the things go right. It's a 2-way highway. Whenever you add a C, it exits one of these, and now you got A and C. So when they put that salt everywhere, it took all the everlasting electrical abilities out of it, because it's all about electrics. The brains in your synapses, everything is electrical. If you want to be faster thinking, you got to have more electrical capability. If you want stronger strength, you got to have more electrical capability. The only one that's going to give you electricity is Detective Peek at You, the electric sun idol. That's it. He's the guy that's going to make you a supersonic man, Mr. Fahrenheit, Dr. Pepper, the doctor that you need. He's the only one that's going to fucking cure you of anything, because you're an electrical conduit, except you're full of sodium. You ain't got no electricity. Now you got to be a chi master and work for it, in which they tell you do not ejaculate. you're gonna drain your brain. You don't have sperm in your brain. You got calcification in your brain. See, these people are lying. Stop worshiping these people, man. Go to the light. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help you. I ain't never gonna tell you no lies because I don't believe in their fake money system. Nobody can pay me enough to tell lies, man. I don't fall for none of that shit. So, the United Nations told you that the earth was flat. You understand? Told you it was a flat fucking plane. It said it was round. Y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Y'all think a sphere is a round. No, it's not. Oh my God. A sphere has a round shape, but it's not a round. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. NASA is a fake space program. Look into it. Google NASA bloopers. You're gonna see it. They're not hiding it anymore. That's why Doolittle is going straight to Hyperborea to get it right in front of your face. Everlasting fruits to save people. It's terrible. It's terrible. The ignorance is terrible. It's horrible. So follow me for truth. If you tell yourself that you're a fool, you will break this hex immediately. If you're too proud, you're stuck and you're fucked. You're stuck in a rut. You got to tell yourself you're a fool because as soon as you do that, you're going to start seeking knowledge. Don't you understand? As I go to the sun every day and expand my enlightenment, you got to put the light in to be enlightened. It's that simple. You put the light in. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Illuminate your brain and you will have everything to explain. You understand? I am not the fake. I'm here to show you your fate. You should make a date. And when you get awake, stay awake.